Yeah, it's your man Diggy Smalls from the Chaos Crew, the best commentator on all of YouTube. Yeah, I said it, but you know I'm right. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.
What's going down, everybody? It's your man Pro Diggy from the Chaos Crew, but you could call me Diggy if you like. And I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, but a lot of people were asking me for my class setups and things like that, so I decided I'd make a quick video showing you guys that. Before I get into that real quick, one tip for those of you that do use headsets. If you don't use a headset, by the way, this isn't really going to make a difference, but if you do, this may help you with sound whoring a little bit. As most of you know, Black Ops 2 sound whoring is absolutely atrocious, but I mean, this may help a little bit. And for those of you that are curious, I do play on tactical and my sensitivity is 10. But what you're going to want to do is go to your audio settings and then basically match what I have here. The voice volume, I have it about 7 bars down from the max volume, and the voice volume is like character volume. So when the guy, like when the enemies are like reloading or enemy spotted or whatever, like that's that. And I've actually been able to you know, get an enemy's position by them, you know, making noise about, you know, saying something or whatever. So I just have that set like that. This is important though. The music volume, you want that all the way down, simply because, I mean, the music's great and all or whatever, but you don't want anything unnecessarily clouding up all the other sounds and things like that. And the music doesn't actually help you, so there's really no point to have it. So make sure that you have your music volume all the way down, sound effects volume all the way up, master volume all the way up, etc. Codcaster does not matter. Now this is pretty important here. I'm going to switch it over to headphones and let you guys take a listen. Okay, so you heard how that was. Now let's put it on Super Crunch, which is what I run. Okay, and as you can see, that was a pretty sizable difference as far as loudness goes, so I would run everything set up the way that I have, and like I said, it's not like SitRep Pro for MW3 or anything like that, but it is pretty good. It does help quite a bit, so you guys might want to try that out. Unfortunately, awareness doesn't do too much to help you, so, you know, don't run that perk. Just, you know, try and get your settings nice, and then, you know, do whatever you can with what you got. So, anyway, let's get into my class setups here. There's really nothing, like, fancy about them, but they're basically all of my SMG classes are pretty much identical, other than maybe attachments. So I got first my P double, and that's just going to be the laser and stock. Then I got my silenced P double. I run non-silenced if possible, but if people are red dot whoring me a lot, then I'll just run a silenced class. Some people don't pay attention to the minimap. Some lobbies, the guys are good enough to where they know to pay attention to the minimap, so it just depends on the lobby that I'm in. Then I got my Come MSMC me bitches, and this one is going to be extended mags instead of the laser sight, simply because the MSMC is amazing, but it only has 30 rounds per mag, so I like to get those extra 10 rounds. It might, you know, help me get another kill or two, something like that, plus I get a little bit more ammo. Then I've got the silenced version of that. I just remove the stock and throw on a silencer. Then I got the Vector Man, care of J-Easy and NASA 1, laser sight and stock, and then my MP Sizzle with laser sight and stock. Of course, they're all blinged out and bedazzled with my Machinima logo and all that cool stuff or whatever, but let's get into the perks real quick. Hardline and Ghost, Toughness, Dexterity, and Tac Mask. So Hardline I've been running recently simply because I've been running the higher score streaks lately. And if you're not running anything, I would say maybe higher. Like if your lowest streak is not the Stealth Chopper or higher, there's really no point in running Hardline. There's some videos you can find on YouTube about it, but basically Hardline really is beneficial when you're running high streaks, but the low streaks not so much, so you might not want to waste a point on that. It's up to you. Ghost, of course, I want to stay off the radar. Toughness, I have tried playing without Toughness, but I do really enjoy it, so that's why I run Toughness. I'm probably going to actually do like a perk episode on Toughness, because some people don't know exactly how much it really does benefit you, so I might do that. Dexterity, I rush a lot. Most of you know that. I want to be able to get over shit and get up ladders and shit as quickly as possible. And also, you know, I'm rushing spawn, so a guy might just pop around the corner all of a sudden. I want to be able to get my gun up as fast as I possibly can. If I've got dexterity, especially with an SMG, and he doesn't, and he's using like an assault rifle or something, more than likely I'm going to be able to get my gun up, get on target, and get bullets into him before he can start shooting me, which will help me win the gunfight. So dexterity is very important. Tac Mask, like I said, I like to rush. And people like to, you know, throw stuns and flashes, and they want to put their little shock charges with their fucking Bettys and camp in corners and stuff. And Tac Mask allows me to just basically run right through that shit, be like, fuck you, you can't stop me, I'm a beast. And I really do like Tac Mask, so I run that. Okay, now we're going to get into my shotgun classes. Got my S Ravage or Sandy Ravage, got the adjustable stock and the laser sight. The only difference between this and the SMG classes is I swap out Tac Mask for Extreme Conditioning, which I wish I could actually remove Toughness and have a third perk 3 slot and have Tac Mask in it, but unfortunately they don't let you do that. Oh well, what are you going to do? But anyway, I swap it out for Extreme Conditioning because it is a shotgun, so I want to be up in their face as quickly as possible, and that extra sprint time helps me get there a little bit quicker, so I do that. And then the KSGZ, I run it with stock and quick draw. I don't run the laser sight on it because there's really no point since it shoots a slug, so the quick draw helps me get it up even quicker, especially with dexterity. That's what she said. So I run the quick draw handle on that, but other than that, everything's pretty much the same. Now I got my Ninja Clash, and this is for fucking around and search and destroy, ninja diffusing, and things like that. Blind eye, because I don't want to have my name tag all red above my head if I'm trying to hide in the bushes and stuff, so that's kind of important. Ghost, I want to stay off the radar and things like that, of course, if I'm running around. Fast hands, so I can throw my combat axe nice and quick if I need to. Dead silence, because I want to stay quiet. And extreme conditioning, so I can get to wherever I'm going to be hiding to ninja diffuse as quickly as possible. Now, I'm pretty sure this actually is proven, but dead silence, I believe, actually silences your character as well as talking as well. So he doesn't say anything, which, like I said, you know, you can hear people talking and stuff, and I believe dead silence stops that. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, ballistic knife, just so I have some kind of a weapon. Combat axe, so I can, you know, axe somebody if I need to or whatever, and then a smoke grenade so I can maybe smoke the bomb or something and confuse them or whatever if I want to fuck around. And then finally I got my snippers class. Most of you know I don't really snipe very much, but I do fuck around with it from time to time. I'm running the DSR-50 with the ballistic CPU, Ghost, fast hands, dexterity, and extreme conditioning. Fast hands so I can swap to my B-23R as quickly as possible if I need to, and I can also throw that Pro C4 as quickly as possible and give him a nice little delivery. Can you sign for this, please? Kaboom, bitch. But anyway, most of you will have noticed that I don't run a secondary like on any class except for, I mean, the ninja class, it's, you know, I gotta run the ballistic knife secondary, but I don't have a primary, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, on the sniper class, I have a secondary, because you know, for a sniper, I mean, you kind of need it, but I mean, for all these classes up here, you don't really need a secondary. There's really no point. Most of the guns in Black Ops 2 are very, very usable. People drop a lot of really good SMGs or assault rifles or things like that, or shotguns or whatever, and you can pretty much pick them up and use anything. I mean, Black Ops 1, you might have picked up an M16 with a thermal on it, and that fucking gun sucked ass. But in this game, pretty much all the guns are very, very usable. So what I do is I'll just run out, kill a guy or two, and then as I'm running over his dead body, I hold X, pick up his gun, immediately hit Y as soon as I know that I'm starting to pick up his gun, I hit Y to swap back to my original primary. And now look, I've got 2 primary weapons. You know what I mean? Which is actually better than having a primary and a secondary, and I'm not wasting a point on a secondary that's, you know, essentially it's kind of useless. Unless you run a launcher to take down air support or something, I just don't see a real use for secondaries. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it was informational to you. I'm probably going to be doing best pistol next. I think that got the most votes. I'm going to double check and everything like that. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully it was informational to you. And I will catch you guys soon. This has been your man, Pro Diggy, from the motherfucking Chaos Crew, but you can call me Diggy if you like. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my sights.